Can you handle the truth? Can you handle the truth? Let's get there. Let's talk about it. Can you handle the truth? Can you handle the truth? I mean, can you really handle the truth? Can you handle the truth? Can you handle the truth? Can you handle the truth? Thank you for tuning in to Can You Handle the Truth with your host Jocelyn McGuire and co-host Alexis Whaley. Please sit back, like and share, and let's get right into it. Also remember, bring a friend. Thank you.
All right, hey guys, welcome to Can You Handle the Truth? You know, I am your host, Jocelyn McGuire, and today we have a special guest with us today who will be filling in for our very own Alexis Whaley, who had to be called away. So, however, now we have. Y'all waiting on me to tell y'all. Y'all waiting on me to tell y'all. All right. Now we have Jamar Jamerson, my son. He's my son. Y'all give him a hand, all right? Come on in here. Come on in here, son. My son today. All right. I love you so much. I love you too, man. All right. Listen, and today is his 45th time going around the sun and the moon. So he's 45.
45. Birthday.
Birthday. Okay.
You gave birth to me 45 years ago.
45 years ago.
On a Thursday. On today.
On a Thursday?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Don't you remember?
Yeah, okay, good.
Sure, I remember. All right. Let's get this conversation going today.
Well, you know, I'm so glad to see you today. I'm glad you was able to come with me today. Especially today is your birthday.
Well, what better way, right?
I'm like, it's so exciting.
Oh, today's so exciting?
Yeah, today's your birthday, and you're here with me.
Okay, good.
And I'm so happy about that.
So happy about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because we get to celebrate your birthday with you today.
All right.
And I'm just thrilled that you was able to make it.
Okay. Are you getting emotional?
It's kind of sentimental.
A little sentimental? Okay.
Yeah. I just remember the day you came into the world. Oh, Lord. My first time and everything. But anyway, he's here, guys. He's
Your
here.
first time, huh?
Yes,
You know,
he's
I
here.
made the way for my other two brothers to come through.
Yes, yes, you did. I just wanted more children after I had you.
Because I was just so beautiful.
You such a good baby.
Yeah.
You're so good. You know what I'm saying? I just had to have two more. Try them out. So they're gonna be all right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did good. I did good, didn't I? Shoot.
You said you had little help, or
no help?
No help. Oh.
No help.
Well, without the seed, there's nothing. There's no production of anything.
Oh, you gotta have a seed.
You gotta have a seed.
It must have happened while I was asleep.
So no love child's made, huh?
Not that I know of.
Okay. These children was snuck up on me in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I didn't even know. Next thing I know, 9 months later, you come popping out. Poof.
Man.
But anyway,
all right.
Listen, like and share, guys. Like and share, and please go over there to my YouTube channel, Jocelyn McGuire, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, this way you can catch up with the other episodes of Can You Handle the Truth? Can you handle the truth?
I can handle the truth. Can you handle the truth?
I can handle the truth.
Okay.
The question is, can you handle the truth?
Oh, yes.
Well, what do you think?
I get the question is, can they handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope so.
Well, it's good to be back. It's been a while.
Yes, absolutely. It's been a while.
You know, since I've been, since I've been on the show, you've upgraded a lot. You know, we in the pink room tonight.
Yes,
and,
yes.
You know, it's cute. It's a vibe.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you. I appreciate that, son. I appreciate all your support you give me. And I just appreciate you. I appreciate all my sons, really. Yeah.
Absolutely. You can't just talk about me. You got to talk about the other two too.
They might get jealous.
Okay.
I don't want no sibling rivalry.
Is that a leeway into?
That's a leeway into one of the topics. Yes.
So one of our topics tonight is jealousy, right?
Jealousy.
Yeah.
Because you can have siblings can be jealous of each other.
Sure can.
I mean, what's it called? Civil
rivalry.
Civil rivalry. Yes. Yes. The civil rivalry.
Did you have civil rivalry between your siblings?
No, I was the oldest, so.
Okay, so you were separated.
I was separated from them.
Okay.
Yes, I was the oldest child, so I was in charge.
You was in charge.
So I didn't have any jealous. Let me see. Only thing I probably got jealous of because they didn't have to clean up.
Oh, so you was the maid.
I was the everything.
And the cook.
I was the everything. I was the everything. Yeah. But there is such thing. It's simply a rivalry. It's simply like them orders. It's simply like you know what? I might start picking some subjects without the letter R in it. Like sibling or rivalry. All right.
Where are you from?
When I was a little girl. Listen, my parents took me to Mexico, okay? They took me to Mexico, and I was there.
It just ain't never left you, huh?
No, I was there till I was like 5 years old.
Oh, so you got those little rolling.
Yes.
Little rolling R's.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. And so I was there when I was a baby till I was 5 years old. Then when I started going to school, they put me in speech class. Yes, because I couldn't pronounce like shrug, church. Did I say it right?
Keep going.
Church, fruit. And I was taking speech. I took it for like three years in a row.
Okay.
Then they told me I couldn't take speech no more because it wasn't helping.
Maybe you need your tongue clipped.
Who?
Your tongue clipped.
A tongue clip? Like a piercing?
There is no R's in any of that I just said.
What'd you say? You said
your tongue clipped.
a tongue clip. What you gonna? Why you gonna clip my tongue? Huh?
Snip the tip. Just snip it. That way you can.
That I look like a snake.
No.
The devil lies all the time. Don't let him use you on your birthday. Jeez. Listen. Want me to split my? Want me to cut my tongue?
Split.
What'd you say?
I said clip.
Ain't that same thing?
No, it's not.
You said flip it.
Let's move on.
Oh man. Yeah. Anyway, listen. Hey guys, like and share, like and share, like and share.
I already shared.
You already shared?
Yes.
Did you? How many people did you share to?
I shared it to my whole timeline.
Your whole timeline?
Yeah, I shared it to my timeline. Did you share? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No? Okay. Like, we got to work on that.
Yeah.
You got to be the first partaker. If you want somebody to share, you got to share it. Now.
Okay. Okay. How do I do that?
You just go right here. This what you do. Press this.
Press that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Do you want to say anything about what you?
I'm good. I'm getting ready to share.
Okay. You just hit share. Share now. Just hit share.
Share now.
There you go.
You're gonna go to everybody.
There you go on your timeline. There.
Is that right? You learn something new all the time.
Yeah.
Man, that AI is really working. You're all right. You're all right with me. Listen, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It is time for Can You Handle the News? And guess what, guys? Our special guest and host today, assistant host, is going to bring us the news today. So let's support him, like and share, because no, this is like a one-time event for him. So we ask you to like and share, right?
Yeah. I get one shot at it, huh?
You get one shot.
Okay.
You're being graded.
Hey everybody, welcome to Can You Handle the News? So on today, our new subject is going to be about a young lady that they find in a house with a chain wrapped around her neck, and she's actually locked down, bolted down in a room, basically like a dog. And so there's a small little clip that we're going to play first, and you can go ahead and check this out. So while we're waiting on them to get the clip together, let me just kind of explain what's going on here. So she's really in the middle of the hood, okay, in Louisville, Kentucky. She's in the middle of the hood. She busts open the window and starts screaming, yelling for help. Come to find out, this lady has been trapped in the house by this man for months now, and the neighbors are. Yeah, they remember when she had a baby. Then they never seen the baby anymore. They seen her once or twice, and then she just went just ghost. And now everybody is gathered on the street like, "Hey, girl, you see what's going on in the house, man? She really got a chain wrapped around her neck like a dog." The real find out, and it's not a funny situation or anything like that, but we already know how our people can be very, very animated when it comes to things like that. Now, come to find,
For real.
Yeah,
it's a very abusive relationship, and things have turned for the absolute worst. I just want to tell somebody today that, hey, if you find yourself in an abusive relationship, the first signs of abuse, you need to exit. The first time of verbal abuse, first time of physical abuse, first time of mental abuse, you need to just hightail it out of there. And this woman, it seems like she has stayed in this situation, and now she's being locked in the house like a dog. Now, if we can't get the clip,
She had a chain on her neck for real.
Yeah, I can't see it, but I This would be on the news, ain't it?
Yeah, that'll be. The bottles boarded up. All the bottles
so
boarded
you
up.
only can get in with the key? Because he got to get back in?
Yeah, he got to get back in. He getting in through the side door. Window? Yeah.
She did, but she said she was standing her friend out the back. She wrote, and then regular cigarettes together. And I'm like, oh, trying to get her. You know, and then she broke it. And she said, he got me chained up there before he get back.
You just see something. Just keep on going.
Yeah.
No, I said keep going out. Wait. She said she was on to run away. And then when she come back,
From the view, y'all run away too.
The house and they entered the window.
They try and break it.
Now they're in the house.
No, they try and break whatever.
Get her unhooked and unlocked
From the view, y'all run away too.
video. Them using some type of like hammer or something, trying to get
They try and break it.
get the remote off of the floor.
No, they try and break whatever.
Hooked up into. And then they bring her out of the house. Paramedics come.
If you're thinking about buying solar panels, don't. The U.S. government will literally buy them for you if you take 60 seconds to answer a few questions below. Hi there. If you are a homeowner in America, and you wouldn't mind saving a couple $1,000s on your electricity bill this year, then you're really going to love what the U.S. government has just announced. You see, a few days ago, the U.S. government released a new stimulus program with the goal to encourage as many Americans as possible to go solar, and that way contribute to a healthier planet. And they're giving away brand new solar panels and a Tesla Powerwall to ordinary Americans at no cost to you or your bank account. As they said, they'll even
family member, tell your pastor, whoever, somebody that something is going on and that you need some help to get out. All right, let's transition our next story. So with this next story, how many know that mental health is a real thing and is real prevalent in the United States right now? Okay, now I don't know if the woman was having a mental breakdown or what was going on with her in this scenario, but she's welding a gun in the middle of the street, um, randomly, just not really even aiming the gun, but she's just welding the gun around, and then she takes the gun and she puts the gun to her head. You can hear the police in the background trying to give her some commands to tell her, hey, put the gun down, put the gun down. Out of nowhere, a cruiser comes bellowing through down the street and hits this lady. She hits the ground, guns come out her hand, then she surrenders. Now, my question is, since when did the police start doing those type of tactics? And if you see police in your area doing those type of tactics, then you need to make a report. So here we go. Let's watch this. You see, she has the gun. She has the gun to her head. Boom. Now, I don't think she was that hurt, but it definitely knocked her out of whatever mindset that she was in. I kind of like that tactic. She probably could have got really hurt, but it's better than the police firing on her like they would normally do. Okay. So maybe this is a new tactic that they're doing in the police department. And hopefully, they can stick to things like this without taking somebody's life. All right. Thank you. That's the news for today.
And we are back.
And we're back.
Wow, that news is something else.
News is crazy. But even though that wasn't even like on national news or anything like that, you can find the news on TikTok and all kind of social media these days, really.
Yeah.
Before even the mainstream media gets a hold to it.
Wow. That was something that lady chained like that.
Yeah, she was chained up like she was being held hostage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, when I first read that little story before you did it, I was thinking that she had been almost kidnapped. And he didn't have her there very long, and she was escaping.
Well, she wasn't kidnapped. They were actually like in a relationship.
In a relationship.
Yeah. My thing is this: if you go to somebody's house and their house look like that, that right there alone was a sign that something is way off.
But you know what? This reminds me of a time.
I had a question before you go back in time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you went to that man's house for the first time, you pull up in the house, what would be your thought? Would you be like, I'm gonna go in the house and we're gonna go in here and we're about to do our thing or whatever, or are you gonna just skip out?
I'm going in there like myself.
Stick to the question.
What was the question?
The question is what you gonna do?
Would
you leave or would you stay?
I'm a guess.
You and homeboy. There's a situation.
Okay.
You and the homeboy, the owner of this house.
Okay.
Okay, the house we just seen on the clip.
Mm-hmm.
He asked you out on a date.
Mm-hmm.
He say, let's go back to my crib for a nightcap. And you say, okay.
Okay.
And then y'all pull up to this house, and the house is looking like that. What you gonna do? What's your next move?
My next move is.
Are you too horny to say no? Can you handle the truth? I mean, because you know what I'm saying.
You know what? I'm not going in.
Okay.
I'm not going in.
You're not going in.
No.
You don't sound too sure about that.
I got something else in my mind.
It sounds like you're gonna be locked up.
No, I got something else in my mind.
Okay.
I'm leaving, man. I'm leaving.
And then, I mean, what if he be like? I mean, he drove you. You riding his car.
I can't go in there, man. I can't go in there.
I think you gotta have more. You gotta have more better plan than that.
Okay. I guess I got my gym shoes on.
Because if you see this guy's like really way out of his mind, right?
I'm not gonna go out with him. He out of his mind.
Okay.
I should be able to tell that.
Okay. Yeah, especially by you having a degree in psychology. You should be.
Yeah, I should be able to tell he's crazy.
I hope so.
Hey guys, like and share.
This is a special edition today.
Yes, it is, and
because sometimes that's what get women trapped up.
Yeah,
they looking for the D. They trying to get smashed. Get going. Now they got Pound Town out, all that stuff like that. It ain't a person. It's just a song, Pound Town.
Okay.
And so they trying to go to Pound Town and get their sexual desires met and everything like that. And then they end up in situations like this.
Wow. Down at Pound Town. Dang.
Oh man.
Down there at Pound Town. That is really messed up. Pound Town.
Pound.
Oh, Pound Town. Like
Pound.
Some comments over on YouTube. They say Pound Town is a place.
Pound Town is a place.
We also have another comment.
It's a place they got somebody got to
Somebody else.
Somebody else. It was a dog pound.
You can't get there yourself. You need somebody to take you.
I know the dog pound. It's the dog pound.
Dog pound.
That's the only place I know of pound.
Okay. Impound.
Dog pound.
Oh, Jamar, you got comments. Let me see what's happening over here.
Definitely.
Somebody said I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna be in his car. Okay.
Because if his house look like that, what does car look like?
Well, he might have. I mean, you never know. I mean, he could have a dope crib on the hill on the other side of town, but he take you over there
to Pound Town.
Give me the Pound Town.
Pound Town and lock your butt. Okay.
I can't go.
You like, oh, okay. Yeah, he said I ain't never had this kind of Pound Town before. Guess what? You ain't never leaving.
Okay.
That's gonna be the
Okay, yeah. Okay. Make sure that chain ain't too tight.
mic still on. Where my shoot, my mic done fell.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, just make sure you
Make sure the what now? Make sure
it ain't too tight.
Oh, so okay, so you well, no, this is not some S&M where you're gonna be set free at once it's over. Okay?
I didn't say I want to be set free.
This is a continuous one where you ain't got no food, you ain't got no water.
I lose
He
weight.
he come in there, he slap you down to the ground and everything.
Almost
Maybe
man.
you have a baby.
No, I ain't gonna have no baby. I'm too old. Nah, I ain't gonna have now. I ain't gonna have now. I'm too old. Listen, my birthing days are over with.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I ain't
right.
gonna have now. But like I said, it might work out. But anyway,
Toxicity at its best.
yes, ladies, do not enter into a home that looks like it's decrepitated. Okay, decrepitated.
Oh, I got a story for you real quick. This happened in real life. Okay, so I drive around the whole city of Columbus every day, right?
You sure
So
do.
I'm on the west side in the hilltop. Okay, everybody know that's like one of the worst areas in Columbus, right? I go down this street, it looked like the Beavers, like Leave It to Beaver. I'm like, man, this street look nice, right? All the yards is pristine, everything like that. Then I get to these two houses that look like they were deserted, like it was just empty. You know what I'm saying? Like just the windows knocked out of it. I mean, it's deplorable.
The house at Jack built.
Yeah, it looked like the house that the man had the woman tied up. So I pulled into the driveway to just back out, turn around, and there's this weird white lady standing across the street just looking at me like. So I pulled up, she said, "Don't turn around in my driveway no more." So then I'm picking up. Any cat lady, right? So I pull up. The lady saying something else down the street, and so I can't say what I said on we might get banned or whatever. But the lady says,
Don't give me
the lady
banned.
she comes out, she says, "Don't pay them people no attention. They're crazy down the street. They shoot at each other from across the street."
What?
She said they're squatters. They've been to prison. They just got released out of prison. They meth heads, everything.
Wow. Sheesh.
And they live on a normal street, and they bring chaos on this street.
Wow. That's messed up.
Would you go to their house?
They talking about shoot me? I ain't going to the house. I can't pull around in the driveway. No, I ain't going. I ain't going to that house.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on to our subjects.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Last time I checked, I was the host, right?
You ain't not the co-host. Ain't not the co-host. I can't. What
You gotta take over. It's a takeover. But that's okay. We can switch roles. All right. First hot topic. Let's get to it.
All right.
Is jealousy. We said a little bit about that earlier. About jealousy.
Right.
How siblings can have sibling rivalry. Okay. And we were saying that it can happen with your own flesh and blood. Your own flesh and blood. And we have to wonder, would you ever admit to someone that you're jealous of them? Would you ever admit that? You know what? Now I had people tell me they're jealous of me.
Well, let's see what people are gonna say in the comment section. Let's ask that, pose that question out there, put that out there.
Yeah. People, tell me, would you tell someone
Mm-hmm.
that you're jealous, or have you been told that they are jealous of you?
No, let's not load it up. Let's just get yes or no. Would you tell somebody that you was jealous of them? Yes.
Would you tell somebody? You go ahead. Go ahead.
Would you tell somebody?
No.
Okay.
Because I would be jealous.
Got it. Okay.
I don't have jealous in my bones nowhere.
Okay.
I don't have that. No, you need to hit your screen at the top.
Now, what about like being envious? That's the same thing as being jealous, right?
I'm not envy of no one.
Because some people, they said that the cliche, trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people become envious and they start looking at what somebody else got, and then they try to, compete.
Right.
Because they're really envious or
right, jealous. Yeah, envy of that person or jealous.
Yeah.
So I think that with jealousy, that individual who is jealous, they really are like insecure or low self-esteem. I have low self-esteem about themselves, and they believe that they can't shine like you shine. But however, don't compare yourself to someone else. Don't compare yourself to someone else and think that, oh, they got it going on. Oh, they better than me. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Because, you look as good as anybody else. You're just as smart as anyone else. You dress just as good.
Right.
You got personality, But a lot of times people are jealous, and they're not jealous of the way you look. Okay. They're not jealous of your hair. They're not jealous of your clothes. They're not jealous the way you walk. They are jealous of what is on the inside of you that make people gravitate to you, or you're the type of person, you're a social butterfly. As myself.
So they can be jealous of your personality.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Jealous of your personality. And then like, oh, she thinks she did that. I hate her. I can't stand her. She always running her mouth. Look at all the people around her. She thinks she's something else. Well, you know what? Don't think like that. Don't think like that. Don't think like that.
Yeah.
No, you want to be jealous. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous.
What about jealousy within a marriage?
Oh God, that is real.
I thought that would strike something in you. We got a couple comments over here on YouTube. One comment says people will say it indirectly, like, "Oh, yo, you got that new car, and I'm still driving my old one." Then another comment says emotional outburst reflects from the inner.
Wow, I agree.
Yeah. I agree. We've seen you come out and show some kind of way.
Right.
So let's get back to this question I posed about jealousy within a marriage. Have you ever experienced that before?
Yes, I have.
Okay. What was it like? I mean, what caused the jealousy? What was it?
Could I make more money than they did?
Okay. And that's the thing. That's a real thing. That if the wife starts making more money than the husband, or if the husband, the husband was the one who carried the load and paid the bills and things like that. Sometimes when the wife steps up and starts making more money, sometimes they feel like less than a man, because they're not able to carry it. But that shouldn't be in a marriage.
No, it shouldn't be in a marriage.
Marriage is a joint effort.
Exactly. And I never portrayed and took on the part like I'm head. No, I got the money. I call it shots. No, I never even had that type of attitude at all.
Right.
But they were jealous of me because they would always say stuff like, "Well, I make much as money as you do." I'm like, we ain't even on the subject about money, but it comes up out of nowhere. Oh, I make more money than you do. If I just count my hours and the hours I work, and I'm like, oh, he would go through this again. You think you something working downtown, don't you? You know, it's just and there's no need to have jealousy within a marriage because no, it's a partnership.
Yeah,
It's a partnership, and my money, your money, my money. You know, it's supposed to be together. And when we come to the table to pay the bills, we just put our money together. It ain't about, oh, well, I pay more bills than you do. I pay the rent. No, we just put it all together. Then I disperse where the bills need to be paid. You know, let's go for mortgage, car payment, utility bills, all that groceries. And it's not about you give me more money, I make more money. No, it's not about that. So
it's typically in a marriage, it's typically about finances that causes jealousy.
It's usually about
physical appearance. Like, say the husband or the wife starts, taking better care of themselves, and they start getting in shape, losing weight, stuff like that. Like,
oh my God, that's the worst kind of jealousy. I'm letting you know. Listen, my husband, y'all know I got a little shape. I really had a shape back then. And my husband, I was working in the office for the city. So, I go I dress up like I work. Looking nice and everything.
Right.
So we would always have
your business.
That's right. My business attire.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
yes. And we would always have an outing. We had some type of outing. We'd meet somewhere for, drinks or whatever. I didn't drink then. I don't drink. So anyway,
you don't drink, but you brought it up. What I'm about? We're gonna meet for drinks.
I mean, that's what they're going for. That's what they told me. They're going to play drinks and play darts.
Is that what you told your husband?
Yeah. Yeah, and so I was going too often, right? So anyway,
wait a minute, hold on. What kind of place was this? It got darts and alcohol.
It's like a sports bar you guys got today.
Oh, okay. So you going to the sports bar, dressed like what?
I'm dressed nice.
With your shape showing and everything.
I can't help it.
And it got darts and alcohol.
Yeah.
And you going
with my coworkers No, we only go maybe once a month, twice, maybe if that.
Once or twice a month.
That's it. That's it.
When did it start becoming a problem after like the second?
No, it became a problem after the second time.
Okay. Okay.
I went to go and find. I had this special belt I wore. This belt was bad.
Okay.
And I went to go find my belt. Right.
Okay.
Then I took my belt. I ain't see it no more.
Was you wearing a skirt, jeans, or what?
I was wearing a pair of pants and a top.
Pair of pants and a top. Going out with your girlfriends.
Yeah, with my coworkers.
Shoot. Throwing darts.
I tried.
Okay.
Yeah. Or we had like a Christmas gathering or something like that. So I said, one time I said, well, why don't you come with me? Come with me.
Okay.
No, come on. I'm not doing anything, Oh my God, that was the worst mistake I ever made in my whole life.
Why?
Because he was standing around there like he was the CIA, the FBI, and he was going to catch me doing something. And he was dog mugging the people. He was just standing there, all me mugging them. Like me.
You done created this scenario, this situation. You going out looking sexy and carrying on.
I ain't creating no situation.
Okay.
I ain't creating no.
I'm trying to get you to see, can you handle the truth?
Oh yeah, I can handle the truth. Can you handle the truth? Evidently, you don't know what you're talking about. You ain't never been married.
No, I'm saying
I ain't never been married.
We're talking about this. We're talking about
been married.
What we talking about is you going out the house.
Oh, I can't leave the house looking nice.
You can leave the house looking nice, but you going to a sports bar where the men is hanging out playing pool, playing darts, drinking and carrying on, and then you going back a second round like, oh, you didn't invite him the first time.
No, 'cause I knew he was acting a fool.
Comments on YouTube. One person says, "Dang, he took your bar belt. He stepped on your parade."
Yeah.
That was your.
I was so upset.
Your WWE belt.
Oh my God, that belt was bad.
You think you the champ? Don't you think you the champ?
It looked like a champ belt.
You ain't gonna be no champ around here. You ain't never gonna see this belt again.
I never saw it no more.
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm dethroning you today.
I never saw that belt again. I never saw it again. But there's no need for you.
They call that was a go-go belt. You ain't going there go-go and dancing, because you already know you like to throw them hips and carrying on, dancing. They say, "Oh no, man, you ain't doing that no more." Go on and do it. He got jealous.
He been jealous.
But most people that are jealous like that in a relationship are typically the ones that are doing something.
And they were.
Okay.
You hit it right on the nail. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they were. But wherever they went, they wouldn't take me.
Plot thickens, man.
Let's go to the next subject.
We're done with jealousy for today.
Now, that jealousy is something that's real.
Well, you know what? I experienced jealousy I've experienced jealousy for a long time just by being in ministry. People get jealous because of the gifts or the talents that you have, stuff like that. Opportunities that you're able to take advantage of, doors that are open for you. People become jealous and you be like, "Oh, what you jealous of me for?" Yeah.
What they jealous of?
All the stuff I just said. Are you listening to me?
Like you must be doing something particular. That's why I'm just saying that. You must be doing something really special that they can't do.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Ooh, Father God. Oh my God. Hot topic number 2.
Okay.
Life. Life.
Could be a booger.
Life could be a bowl of cherries.
Life can be mud.
Life could be like a box of chocolate.
You never know what you're going to get.
You never know what you're going to get.
Okay.
I think that's the best one right there about life because you know what, guys? Guess what? Life happens. Life happens. And when life happens, then we cannot bury ourselves in that. We can't bury ourselves in that because guess what? There's another day coming.
Yeah.
There's an opportunity to start over. There's an opportunity to try to make it right. There's an opportunity to admit you're wrong. You got so many other opportunities about this life. Because like I said, life happens, but it don't have to be so devastating that it affects you in a way that no one wants to be around you.
Well, some people don't have the capacity to handle life because they don't possess the necessary tools to be able to navigate through life.
Yeah, they don't. But you know what we should do? We as a people should be able to encourage.
Well, I think people need more than just encourage. They
already don't know nothing. So you need to encourage them. You need to encourage them. You need to encourage. By you encouraging them, you are educating them.
Okay. I'm going with you.
Okay. By you encouraging them, you are educating them. You are letting them know that you care. You care. And it's, you know what? And we can get through this. And you know what? I can help you get through this together. You know what I'm saying? You're talking off the edge of the cliff. It's going to be all right. That's all you got to say. It's going to be all right. Come on, what's going on? That's it. Just encourage them. It's going to be okay. Yeah.
Okay. What about the aftercare?
Can you do that?
Can I do?
Yeah.
Aftercare? Well, I'm not equipped to give aftercare.
Well, well, one thing about it, you can direct them in the right direction.
I can give wise counsel.
Wise counsel is good.
Yeah, but then sometimes people need, they need
professional.
They need the tools from an actual professional.
Yeah, and that's where you provide the information for them.
Exactly. Yes.
We have a couple comments over on YouTube. Life is sunshine and rain.
Mm-hmm.
Rain makes things grow. Another comment says, some people don't want better for themselves. Some people are comfortable in bad situations.
Wow. Yeah, that is so true. Yeah. That is true. That is very much true that some people are comfortable in a bad situation because they may not know any difference. They may not know nothing else. They may not come from a environment like that.
We got another co-host. It's a fly.
Get out of here.
Man, I think he's trying to be on the line.
Yeah.
I think he got something to say about life. He said, man, life. He said, I go from here to there. One day I'm outside. One day I'm inside. He like, man.
He said, I'm ducking and dodging swats.
He said, one day I'm in the trash and one day I'm on like some fresh fruit or something. You know what I'm saying? Life. Hey, Sherelle. Hey, girl. How you doing?
Hello, guys. Yes.
Oh, thanks, Marvin. Somebody's giving me a birthday shout out.
Is that right?
Yeah, Marvin Miller.
Oh, hello, Marvin.
Thanks, yeah.
Hello, Marvin.
Sherelle said, y'all are so funny.
Hello, Marvin. How are you today?
So, life.
Life.
Are we done with this life?
No, there's another life.
There's another life.
Yep.
Okay.
But I hope someone got something out of that about life. Encourage someone.
Mm-hmm.
Lead them in the right direction.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep living.
Keep living. Because a lot of people want to give up.
Seek help.
Seek help and give them the help that they need.
I'll tell somebody this, that continual counseling is very beneficial.
Yes.
For a lot of people.
Yes.
Sometimes people feel like they can go to counseling just one time, a couple sessions. Oh, I'm good. But really, everyone should have, somebody a counselor, therapist that they can go to.
Yes.
And that they have continuously. Yep. So here we go. So there is help is available. Okay.
Okay.
And there's a suicide and crisis lifeline, and it's very easy. You can either call 988 or you can even text 988 and someone will be able to assist you. This is 24 hours a day. They speak English and Spanish. Okay. So remember, it's not, instead of a 911, you can call 988. If you're feeling suicidal, you are in a mental crisis. You feel like, man, like all hope is lost. You have like severe anxiety going on. Maybe you want to cause harm to somebody else. You need to call this number 988.
Can we get that up on the screen for our listening audience so that they can maybe jot this down for them? That's very good because people need to know that there's help out there. They need to know that. And the thing about it is, a lot of people are ashamed to go to therapy or see a psychiatrist because of the stigma behind it that people would think, oh, well, you don't trust God. Well, you don't have no faith, especially the church folks.
Well, I think it's not just that. I think it's also just in the Black community, period, it's a stigma. Well, if you go to church or if you don't go to church, it's a stigma because
some people feel like
some people feel like they don't need help because it's never been a thing. It's never been a thing. Big Mama died, and Big Papa died, carrying on, nephew, somebody, and then there's never no aftercare after that. There's not a lot of conversation about it. It's just like, hey, y'all remember when Big Mama did that? Yeah, y'all laugh about it. We have our way. Our community has our way of being able to try to deal with and go through certain things by just either making light of it or just kicking it, playing cards, or having a barbecue or something like that. And then when they go home, are you eating? No, you're not eating. And we're on live. I know you're not eating. Cherries. I'll wait.
Yeah, you have to wait. I'm the producer.
So like I was trying to say, and we can wrap this up, is that
I'll tell you when we wrap this
is that our culture, our community is known for not wanting to seek help.
Mental health
because mental health, emotional health, because it's a stigma in the community.
I think it's a stigma in the community, and it's a stigma in church.
It's a stigma in church.
Both.
But this is why I never did say that it was not.
Well, you just went ahead and said,
we just need to cover. It is why you think there's so many in the black community. The black community has more liquor drive-throughs, more state liquor stores in the community, more corner stores in the community that sell 40s, that sell malt liquor, they got THC, CBC, cigars, cigarettes, everything. You know why? Because they want the people to self-medicate themselves in the community.
It's a setup.
Because it's in the black community, period. But if it's in the church or if it's not in the church.
It's a setup. It's a setup by the government.
We have a comment on YouTube. It says people don't want to seem weak or deal with hurt. So it's easier to put it away.
It's true.
Yeah, that's why they be dysfunctional. You want to cover it up, think you're doing right, and you still beating on the kids, still beating on the wife. And the wife beats the husband beats the wife beats the kids kick the dog. And the dog go chase a cat.
Ain't nobody safe.
Nobody's
exempt.
Nobody's exempt.
Ariel says that therapy does help, but only if you truly do the work.
Yeah.
Nobody can bring you happiness but you. Yeah, you have to do the work.
You have to do the work.
Yeah, whatever that therapist, counselor is telling you to do, you got to practice it. Like you
gotta do it.
You really got to put forth an effort in it. And sometimes you got to think about what you're doing before you react.
Absolutely.
Because some people can be put in situations and they be triggers. You know what I'm saying? For them?
Oh God.
But you gotta learn how to deal with it. You gotta learn how to handle these triggers when you're in these certain situations, or either just totally just remove yourself if you can't handle it. But you gotta do the work.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You do gotta do the work. Unless you hurt somebody.
And then somebody said they didn't know anything about 988, and that they're glad that we said something about it.
Okay, great.
Yeah, they're gonna pass it on to people.
Okay, great. That's what we want to do. We want information to be passed on that's gonna be helpful for you and others.
Definitely disseminate helpful information that will help people.
Absolutely. This is why this show is called Can You Handle the Truth? Because we're gonna give you nothing but the pure truth, the naked truth, the real truth. Okay.
Somebody said they hide their feelings temporarily and think that the feeling is gone until reality hits them again, and then they do the process all over again. Yeah, it's called going around the mulberry bush.
Yeah, my God. No, it's almost like going into a revolving door. And the door, you keep going in the door, and you can't seem to come out of that pattern.
Yeah.
You just keep going in that revolving door, until you come to realize, hey, I gotta get out of this revolving door because I keep doing the same thing over and over again. I need another strategy or another method on how to deal with things instead of me keep going in this revolving door all the time. So with that, in order to get to that point, then you need to speak to a professional because you want to get help. The first thing in getting help is to admit you need help.
Yeah.
You have to admit that you need help. And it's kind of hard for a lot of people to admit they need help because we have this thing called pride. We have this thing that, we don't want nobody to know.
About self-sufficiency.
Self-sufficiency, you think
that you can do it all on your own. You self-sufficient.
You can't do it all on your own. You keep going around that revolving door. You're doing the same thing. You are not self-sufficient. Something is wrong with you and you need to go get help.
That was kind of...
I just thought about somebody.
Well, it's also it's called breaking the cycle.
Yeah.
These are cycles that people, and this ties back into life. Our previous subject, life, is that sometimes in life you find yourself going around these same cycles.
Yes.
But what do you do when you start recognizing that you're going around this same cycle? What I've learned how to do is I've learned how to give thought to what is going on at that moment. And it's like when I start seeing myself going around in a certain cycle that I've been in a couple of times before, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. What did I do the last time to keep me in this? And what do I need to do now differently to keep me out from going up and back into this cycle again?
Absolutely. You have to have self-awareness.
Yeah.
You have to have self-awareness. Yes.
We have a couple comments on YouTube. Same story, different characters. There's one comment. Another one is insanity. To do the same thing over but expect a different result.
Absolutely.
Also, another comment says, also our parents and environment cripples us, saying we can sing, but we can't. Just as an example.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Make you think you Superman, but you not.
You're not. Wow. But that singing part kind of stung me a little bit.
Why? Somebody showed you can sing.
My mama said I can sing.
Okay, yeah, you can. You can hold a note.
Why are you lying? Why you like? I be wanting to sing for you.
Well, let's go ahead and hear it.
You won't let me.
No. Guess
you
what?
won't let me sing for you.
Do you want to sing right now?
I'm always ready.
Okay. What you gonna sing? Happy birthday?
No, I don't want to sing that.
I mean, that would be appropriate and real easy. What you trying to do? Well, we ain't got time to be like, verse number 1, verse number 2, sing the chorus. You know
no, we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna hit the pound. I mean, no. No.
I should have never brought that up.
Man, I learned something new. Listen.
Now you go do that so you can tell your friends.
Yeah, I got hip them with what's going on. So, girl, if he talking about pound, he ain't talking about no dog pound. He ain't talking about that. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Listen, I learned a word called bussin'. Bussin'. Yeah, bussin'. That means it tastes real good. And I be using that word with the kids. I said, yeah, this is really bussin'. And they be cracking up laughing. I'm like, am I saying it right? Am I using it right?
Jackie, you need to look. You need to make sure you put these words into the Urban Dictionary so you can see what these words really mean.
Oh, they got one there.
Yeah, go to Urban Dictionary.
Oh, I need to find out because somebody might be saying some slick stuff to me.
Let's find out right now what it means.
What bussin' mean? Bussin'.
Let's find out what
do bussin' mean?
What's going on here?
Bussin'.
Okay. Well, yeah.
What's bussin'?
It was really good.
It's really good.
Yeah, her food be bussin'.
Okay, I'm on it. All right.
I'm talking about food.
Okay.
Yeah, it's bussin'.
It's bussin'. Every time I say it's bussin'.
They probably are either you staying at a 5-star hotel or something like that.
I can use it then.
Yeah, or if you see, in your case, you see a really nice looking man or something like that, you can say, he bussin'.
I know you're mad. No.
Wait a minute.
You ain't gonna set me up.
It's right here. It's a catch-all. It's a word to express something that's really good, pleasant, cool, etc. It can be used to describe a fancy new car. That car is bussin'. Okay, here we go. A 5-star hotel. A 5-star hotel resort was bussin'. You get it? And then you see somebody looking fine. What you gonna say?
You blessed.
You got to see. You got it. Okay. Yeah.
That's it like that. You blessed.
Nigga, they may not know what you talking about, men in your age bracket, but you know what I'm saying. But
What you say?
I'm just saying, you just found out what it means. You know the truth.
I'm trying to flip it on me. Yeah, I can handle the truth.
My God,
okay, let's sing a song, and then we're gonna go.
Who's singing the song? Me?
I'm gonna join in.
No. This is not how this was supposed to be. You supposed to be singing to me for my birthday.
I thought I could do that Sunday morning. Never mind.
Okay, we moving on. Somebody said, yeah. Ariel said, yeah, say it just like that, Mama J.
Thank you, baby.
Uh-oh, Sherelle said, you know she wants them young. Dang. That did it for you, didn't it?
It's time for us to sing, then we're gonna go. Okay?
Okay. Oh, you are gonna sing.
Sing it. Oh, go. I got any requests?
No. I told you to sing happy birthday.
I don't want to say happy birthday.
That was the request.
Happy birthday. No, that's like that's a name.
You see, you still caught see, you still caught up in
this Mary Monroe.
You bussin'. You still caught up in that. You got to come out of there. What you trying to do? You can't be talking about busing and then you gonna try to take us to church.
Can they be busing at church?
They could be busing. They could be busing. That service was
busing. Man, that preacher was busing.
Oh, there you go. Okay. And when you see that fine young man, what you gonna say?
Busing.
Yeah. Hey. Okay. All right. Yeah. Birthday.
I'm not saying happy birthday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
I was lost and undone without God's only Son. You know my life was empty. I had gone so far astray, and I could not find my way. But then I heard about King Jesus, who could save my soul, and he could make me whole.
Don't you know there was something
missing,
oh, missing in my life? It was something was missing.
Yes.
Oh, missing in my life. It was joy. It was missing joy.
It was missing.
Oh, joy.
It was missing
in my life. Oh, I found him.
He's the answer.
Oh, I found him.
He's the answer. Jesus Christ.
Oh, do you know him?
Yes, I do.
Tell me, do you know him?
Yes, I know him.
Do you know Jesus Christ? Oh, tell me, do you?
Do, do,
Do
do, do, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I found it. You know, this means stop. That means stop, okay? I found everything. I found everything that was missing in my life.
That was good.
Our grandmother wrote that song.
Yeah, my mother, she wrote that song. She was a songwriter, and she has sung songs that she wrote are in the music, are in what you call it, sheet music. It's sheet music.
Right.
Her
Yeah,
music, her that she wrote.
She was a composer,
Yeah.
writer. Yes.
Yeah, she could do all that.
Mhm.
And that was one of her songs that she had wrote, and I love that song. The very first time I heard my mother sing that song, and I just cried like a baby because it just did something to me. It kind of ministered to me, and the words was very strong to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was really, really good.
Even though we kind of messed it up, but
No, we didn't mess it up. How anybody know we messed it up?
I mean,
Now they know.
Can you handle the truth?
Now they know.
I'm just saying we messed it up a
Now
little
they
bit.
know.
It's okay though.
We have a comment on YouTube before y'all get out of here. It says my speaker is breaking.
Who said that? You know this thing.
No, but there's always a hater.
There's always somebody
want to hate.
Yeah, you know, way out there on the World Wide Web, man. Don't tell them what they gonna say.
Well, guess what? I can handle it. Listen here, guys. Oh my God, it's been such a great show tonight.
I can't believe it's ending already since we just started.
Well, this is not cafeteria talk. We don't talk for 2 hours.
Oh, cafeteria talk. Just let us just do.
They ain't got no time restriction.
Okay.
They just go.
Okay, they go.
They just go with flow.
Yeah, that's what happens when you own the show. You just do what you want to do, right?
Yeah, you do, basically. But however, it's time for us to go. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today on the day that you was born.
Yes.
The angels got together.
And did what? What did these angels do? I'm intrigued.
On the day that you was born, the angels got together, and it really done into something new.
And they brought me a stork.
No, it was too much pain to be a stork, baby.
Oh, okay.
I did this. It was horrible. I ain't gonna even go there. But anyway, I'm so glad that you're my son, and I'm glad you my son.
You said the process was horrible.
Yes, it was. Labor was terrible.
Mm. Then you had to do it 2 more times.
Yeah, because you were such a beautiful, wonderful baby.
But you said you didn't know that anything was happening.
No, that's okay. But you looked so handsome. I said, I know I can do nothing. And they all turn out handsome.
All right.
All my sons are handsome. They look like me. So.
Comment on YouTube says, look at the head on that boy. He was brave to have more kids.
She was, hey, they had more kids than his so big.
Man.
Guess what? And I had all my babies natural.
ain't got no epidurals.
No epidural.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, Lord.
Came into life clean.
Yes, came in.
Pure.
I came in here clean. No drugs. No, y'all came in here natural.
Blessed.
And my children natural. I didn't want to take no needle. I didn't want no pill. I didn't want to be numb. I didn't want none of that. I had my babies natural.
You just.
That's right. And
big head baby. Get out of here. Eviction time. Or was you like, oh, this is a beautiful thing? You know, nowadays they got the water birth going on. You know, people, they is really into it. You know, like, oh, I'm just so happy. Oh, you know, Karen, was it like that? Or was it like?
It wasn't like that.
It was like, why?
Yeah, I did. Why? Then I swore. Then I made an oath to God.
Why did I let this man sneak me at night?
Then I made an oath to God. I want to be a nun. Be a nun.
God. Okay.
I told your father I hate him.
Yeah.
Be a nun. Be a nun.
Mm-hmm.
Now I am a nun.
Now you know.
Y'all.
Somebody say, you know, you split her. Jesus, my head that big? I wasn't even that big of a baby.
Well, my babies weigh less than 6 pounds.
I was 6 pounds and something.
Maybe 2 ounces.
6'2".
If that. But my one child, he birthed his own self.
What child? What one child? Is this child nameless? My one child.
Well, I figure that since it's your day, you probably didn't want me to mention his name.
I mean, you've been bringing my brothers up all segments, you know, so I was trying to figure out, I mean, why stop now? Which one was it, the one that birthed itself?
Jarrell.
Okay.
The one that's a genius.
Oh man, all right.
Yeah, that one.
Baby genius.
Baby genius. He birthed his own self. No lie. The doctor turned around. Dr. Adebele. He delivered all, y'all. He turned around and put his gloves on. I didn't even push. There Jarrell was. Boop.
I guess my head already, you know, cleared the way. Cleared the way. Oh, I told you, I opened up the way for the other two to come through.
Yeah, I guess you did. Well, he birthed himself. He birthed his own self. Oh my God, somebody got a funny face on you. Oh, funny. That is funny. That is funny. Don't you do me like that.
Make my head one.
Yeah, don't you do me like that, Mr. Engineer. Okay? All right,
Well,
listen.
Nice.
It's been a good night tonight and everything. I love you, son.
I love you too.
I think you're a great son.
Where are we going with this?
You're always there for me. Whenever I call you, you come see about me. Oh yeah, you're a great son, but you've been a daddy figure too.
Oh man. Try my best.
I do love you. I do love you. I do love you. I do love you. You do act like you my daddy. No, but I do love you. You come see about me and all that.
Somebody
I love that.
gotta take charge.
Huh? What's that?
Somebody gotta take charge.
In charge of who?
Everybody.
In charge of who? Me?
Yeah. You know they say the parents eventually become the children.
It's a little bit too early for me. It's a little bit too early. Hey guys, like and share.
Yeah, like and share.
Like and share and go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Hey guys, guess what? I love you, but God loves you best. All right? Drink plenty of water. Get a little sunlight for that vitamin D. All right?
Little exercise.
With a little exercise and cut out the meat.
Daily reading. Some reading.
Yeah, and do some reading. And read.
Expand your brain.
Expand your
brain.
What was brain?
Okay. Expand your. Okay.
How about expand your knowledge, your vocabulary?
Okay. Yeah. Expand your vocabulary.
Yeah, expand your vocabulary.
Expand your knowledge.
Yes, do that.
And then so you can spread
good news. So you can help somebody. You don't want to be stupid all the time, do you?
I think we've been trying to end this for like the last 5 minutes.
Okay, tell the people bye.
Thanks for joining. Oh, shout out to your co-host in her absence.
Yes,
Miss Alexis Whaley. All right.
Miss you.
She should be back next week.
Yes, she should be back next week. Next week, yes.
Y'all let me know if y'all want me to come back on.
I have to review this tape.
You was here live. How much reviewing you got to do?
I'm going to review it again.
Okay.
And I'll call you, let you know.
If I made the cut or not, I can come back. All right, it's been nice.
It don't look like you coming back. I love you, son.
I love you too.
Thank you for tuning in to Can You Handle the Truth? Next week, we'll be showcasing our viewers' choice. So please bring a friend, like and share, and also go to the YouTube page and subscribe.